Look, don't ask where I've been. Just be happy that I'm back and I'm here to stay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Legato, and look, we almost a month into 2023, and here is my first video of the year. So, Happy New Year, everyone. And with the new year comes new games, good, bad, and in between. But let's talk about a game that just came out a few days ago, Forspoken. I'm a few hours in and I thought I would share my thoughts with y'all. So for those of you that don't know, Forspoken was released on PC and PS5 just the other day, and people have had a lot to say about it. To put it short, Forspoken is an action RPG from Square Enix about a young woman named Frey, a brash, somewhat sarcastic individual from Hell's Kitchen. She was abandoned by her parents as a baby and grew up in the foster system. The game starts out with her getting sentenced to community service due to her grand larceny charge. I think that paints a good picture of the type of life this young woman has lived thus far. After a string of events, Frey finds a bracelet, or a cuff as we later know him, and once she puts this bracelet on, she's transported to the world of Athia and discovers that this cuff gives her magical powers. She's definitely gonna need them because Athia is filled with monsters and humans affected by a virus referred to as the Break. So, you already know what it is. Frey has to find a way back home, and it's all about the journey to get there. The story is nowhere near new, but I think this is a good time to touch on what I played thus far, and I must say, I'm really enjoying the story. For those of you that follow this game on Twitter, YouTube, or any other social media platform, you'll see that this game has been getting memed and made fun of for its dialogue and performances, and I must say I think it's overblown. The actress who plays Frey gives a pretty solid performance. I'm not gonna lie, when I seen the trailers, it did come off a little bit like Frey was gonna be a super unlikable character who never shuts up. But honestly, I kinda like her. I mean, she is somewhat of a jerk, especially to the magic cuff, who can talk, by the way. I don't know how I forgot that, but yeah, he can talk. And their dynamic goes exactly how you think it goes. When two characters get stuck together for whatever reason, a lot of bickering, a lot of snickering, a lot of jokes being thrown at each other. You know how it goes. I've played a little bit of this game and I've actually chuckled quite a few times already at some of the lines. Is this groundbreaking? No, but I think that a lot of the clips that went viral on social media seemed way worse because they were taken out of context. In the flow of the game, those cutscenes fit nicely in my opinion. Now, one thing I don't like about the story is the direction of the cutscenes. Like I said, performances are fine, dialogue is pretty par to the course, but some of the angles that the director used for cutscenes make this look like a college student edited. I'm just not sure what they were going for, but it really hurts the story in a sense. Another thing to add about the cutscenes is that sometimes the scene will abruptly cut off, fade to black, and then resume.
Never mind.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to start taking accountability for your actions. Are you familiar with...
I don't know if that's a nitpick. I'm not Martin Scorsese, but they could have done a little better with the transitions between scenes. Now, another thing they could have done better with was the graphics. I'm sorry, but this game just does not look that great. Outside of a few highly detailed cutscenes, even Frey herself looks kinda PS4 Pro-ish. I'm playing on PS5, and if you told me that this was a PS4 only title, I would believe you. But it's not all bad. As I stated before, Frey's magic cuffs gives her the abilities to deal with monsters in Athia, and I must say that I am a fan of the combat system. As a lover of the infamous games, this instantly brought me that feel. Frey can move very fast around the world and in combat with the parkour system, so if you're a fan of Infamous and other games like it, I would recommend it to you just off the gameplay alone. I'm really looking forward to unlocking additional powers and spells and seeing how I can combo enemies. The combat and the traversal system is by far the best thing about Forspoken. Of course, you have your, RPG elements, upgrading spells, leveling up, things of that nature. Pretty par for the course for an action RPG. You know the Square Enix thing, you know how they do. Okay, so let's run back through it real quick. Story, good. Presentation, graphics, combat is a plus. But we've got that out of the way. I really want to talk to y'all about something that has been bothering me with these online critics, whether it's gaming, movies, music, whatever. Whatever happened to stuff just being okay? Now look, I don't think that Forspoken is a masterpiece. I don't think it's the worst, cringiest game ever made. So far, I think that it's okay. And of course, I haven't finished the game, but the people shitting on it haven't even played it. What happened to buying a game with the intention that when you turn it on, you'll like it? I just feel like so many people go to start these games up, or go to these movie theaters, or go to watch this TV show with the preconceived notion that they will hate it. And look, I understand that negativity is what brings in the bread on YouTube, but you would think this game was Ride to Hell Retribution the way people are talking about it. I mean, it reminds me of the Black Adam movie. Like, Black Adam was the definition of what I like to call high mid. Man, it was pretty decent. I didn't feel cheated out of my money going to theaters, just like I don't feel cheated with Forspoken. But that's probably because I didn't go into the movie with a frown on my face. I feel like with the internet culture, we only go two ways: masterpiece or garbage. Forspoken is neither, and that's okay. I really hope that made sense to y'all. But I'll be back with a video on Hi-Fi Rush tomorrow, so until then, my name is Legato, and I'm out. Peace.